Aloha, Waterville. Yoo.
I'm Wayne Wong, former world freestyle skiing champion.
I am Seedog. I am from Kihei, Maui.
Konrad Rotermund, Chief of Competition.
I'm Ben from Prenoth, and I'm here to build the World Cup mogul course.
You know, coming back here to the 5th World Cup Freestyle Mogul event, it's been spectacular to see where the freestyle has gone since 1971 when I first came back here to Waterville Valley. The
birthplace of freestyle skiing.
So I'm just very psyched to bring the upper level, the Olympic level athletes to the birthplace of skiing and let them experience what we all enjoyed in the 70s and 80s and 90s. And it's they're a great partner. Just take very, very good care of us, and it's a great event here. Waterville does a great job between their partnership with Prenoth and just their staff. They give us every asset and every tool we need to get this done, from snowmaking to cat time to support from their staff and their patrol, and those are all the critical parts to make an event like this happen.
So the latest and greatest is GPS-based snow depth technology. With the screen in the cat, we can see exactly how much snow is underneath us. With the mogul course build in particular this year, we actually have a 3D model of the course. Having it in the screen in the cat now makes everything a lot easier. It speeds up the whole process. I actually grew up skiing at Waterville and then worked here for a stint in the mid-2000s, so it's awesome to see World Cup competition back at Waterville Valley.
To have a World Cup's quite an organization. We got 20 nations here with us, so we got to coordinate with those guys and make sure they're happy and it's fair for them. So that's the number one thing that we look at. But organizationally wise, we get a good venue here like Lower Bobby's, nice pitch, easy to build on. It's really not rocket science, it's just a lot of work, and it's got to pay attention to all the layers that happen to make it all work.
A majority of the work we do is from volunteer help. You know, we only have probably 2 or 3 of us on staff on the actual venue. The rest are just volunteers coming in to enjoy freestyle skiing, enjoy mogul skiing, and help us. So it's critical we have that volunteer support to get an event like this.
They're not coming out here to try to make a couple bucks. They're actually out here because they're passionate about what's going on.
I think the most memorable thing coming back here to Waterville is just how gracious all the people here have greeted me and welcomed me back here to Waterville. It's very humbling, and it's hard to explain, but it just feels like being home again.
It's definitely a legacy for me that we're bringing these events back to these birthplaces, or these old guard places for freestyle skiing, and the old guard comes. You know, Wayne Wong's here, and Nick Preston, and some of the originals from that time period, and they intermingle with the current champions and the current skiers. It's such a cool mixture of old and new.
It's been an amazing experience to witness the World Cup Freestyle Mogul event. You know, I watched it last year, and this year, even though it's hard to believe, I believe they stepped it up another level. The ability, the speed, the agility that the athletes are showing, demonstrating down the hill, I am in total awe, and I give them utmost respect.